Happy Friday, guys. So I want to tell you about a little experience I've just had with somebody that works at this bookshop. I'm on King's Road, and for those of you who know my story, well, I've shared in part a bit about how I was, when I was 22 years old, put into a mental health clinic on King's Road, right opposite the Waterstones bookstore. And for the longest time, I have had a dream of getting my books into this bookstore. I don't know what it is, but when I was in the mental health clinic and I was looking out the window, this bookstore always used to stand out to me. And I wanted to get my book into this bookstore. I've had my other books in other Waterstones, which was a great achievement, but something about this bookstore really stood out to me. And over the years I spoke to different people about getting my book into this bookstore on King's Road, and I was told lots of different things, that I'd have to have lots of followers to get my book into this bookstore, because obviously if you have lots of followers, they were saying that people are more likely to come in and buy your book. I was told the kind of audience for this type of books that I particularly write are not in this particular borough. I was told lots of different things, but today I was just filming a video on encouraging people to continue on with their goals and dreams and not to give up on them, because in January, people start off with really high expectations and sometimes it doesn't work out. And I was filming that video, and a lady that works here at this store, she's a poet, and she came up to me and asked me, what my video was about, and we got talking. And she has her book in this bookstore, and I was telling her that one of my dreams was to get my book in this bookstore, and she kind of was telling me how to do that. She works here, she's a poet, and she's got her book in this store. So it's kind of weird really how things work out, because as I was browsing, looking at the books, I was thinking to myself, I was thinking how I gave up on that dream of trying to get my book into this bookstore because it just seemed so hard. And then while filming another video, I meet a lady who works there, who's a poet, who actually has her book in the store, that has kind of shared her kind of knowledge with me on how to do it. So we've exchanged cards, and I'm going to contact her over the weekend. But it just goes to show you, sometimes when you think that your dream is finished or that dream won't work out, it's just weird how things just happen. How I was having that thought right at that moment, and then filming a video, and then that happens. It just shows you that things can sometimes work out in a way that you don't expect. Sometimes you can be presented with another way where things can happen for you. So that is what I want to encourage you with today, that where you may have given up on your dream, don't give up on it, because you might be presented by God with another way of how your dream might work out. So don't give up on your dream. There is always a way around it.